It's Thursday, October 20th. I'm GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Welcome to the National Outlook. IDPADA G vows to fight on as government freezes monthly subvention. IDPADA G is a Guyanese group that is focused on the International Decade, people of African descent, and their interests. It used to get money for years from the government. It's not anything new. And there's been this dispute, this back and forth between the people from IDPADA and the PPP government. The Vice President has been leading the charge on this one with allegations that the money is being mismanaged, the money is being misused, and that there may even be instances of wrongdoing. Now I say this, if there's clear-cut evidence of wrongdoing, then the people who are managing that group, IDPADA G, needs to be charged and brought before the courts. It's as simple as that. From the IDPADA people's side, they have said, we have had audits done. It has been the reports have been submitted to the Ministry of Finance, and that's where we stand. We've been given, I think, a clean bill of health. So now we're talking about going to court. I think this is a bad development, that the monthly subvention of about $8 million, which really cripples the group's efforts to extend a helping hand in many areas of Guyana, Black Guyana, is a wrong thing for the government to do. The group is saying that the money is provided for by law, and it's not at government discretion, but the government is withholding the money, and there's this rising anger and this fierce dispute. I don't think that this is good for Guyana, for all Guyana. I don't think that this is good for Black Guyanese. I don't think that this looks good on the side of the PPP government. It looks punitive. It looks vindictive. It has that feeling of wrong, of something wrong about it. I'm saying again and again and again, if the people are doing wrong, then deal with them in the courts. But don't punish others by withholding the monthly subvention. It's a wrong way to go about it. It sends the wrong message. It leaves bad blood and bad feelings. And I think we can do better than that. If we're talking about one Guyana, we just celebrated African Holocaust Day. I think we've got to be more sensible. We've got to be maturer. We've got to be more responsible in how we go about things of this nature. And I call upon all the parties, the PPP government, the Vice President, the Honorable Vice President, Mr. Vincent Alexander, and the CEO, I think Ms. Sampson, to put their heads together, to sit across from the table and let's have a discussion on what are the hang-ups here, where we have gone wrong, and what we can and must do right. We have been quarreling too much. We need to communicate more and at a better plane and for longer moments. I'm GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio, 99.1, 99.5 FM. Thank you for listening to the National Outlook.